Hello, in this lecture we are going to discuss about relational model in database management system. In relational model it consists of various steps: requirement analysis, conceptual database design, logical database design, schema refinement, physical database design, application and security design. Requirement analysis, it is a informal process. It make a direct communication with the client to obtain the data and what are the data to be needed to perform the operation frequently by the system. In conceptual database design, it helps to design the entity relationship model with the help of the requirement made by the client. In logical database design, once ER model is built, it is converted into relational database schema, where schema it defines the overall design of the database. In schema refinement, it helps to identify the potential problem and refine it. It helps to reduce the redundancy and the anomalous problem with the help of normalizing and restructuring the relation. In physical database design, with in this step, it clustering the table, redesigning some part of schema obtained at the earlier design step. Application and security design, it helps to access and provide the privileges who can access the part of the database. Let's see what is ER model. ER stands for Entity Relation Model. It is a real world entity and relationship between them. It helps to analyze the data requirement systematically to produce a well-designed database. In ER model, it consists of three basic concepts: entity, set, attribute and relationship. Entity is a real world object where entity set is a set of entities. Student, books and they are called as an entity. When they combine, they can be called it as entity set. In entity, it have two different types: weak and strong entity. So the relation which has a primary key, then that entity can be called it as strong entity. Which does not contain a primary key, then it can be called it as weak entity. Let us consider the table customer and loan. The customer which has an attribute customer ID, customer name, customer address, where customer relation can be called it as strong entity because it holds the attribute customer ID as a primary key. The loan relation can be called it as weak entity because there is no primary key. It contains the attribute loan name and loan date. Attribute, we already said every entity has a set of attribute. So the different types of attributes are simple attribute, composite attribute, single valid, multi-valid attribute, derived attribute. The single attribute, it gives the atomic value. Let us consider the age of the person. So age of the person will be atomic. It does not contain more than one age value. Composite attribute, it divides the attribute into one or more parts. For example, name can be divided into first, middle and last name. Address can be divided into door number, street, district and state. Single and multi-valid, the single value attribute, it has a single value. So roll number will be unique for a person. Multi-valid attribute, the phone number and email ID will have a multiple. So each person can have a multiple phone number and multiple email ID. Derived attribute, one attribute will derive the another attribute. In order to get the age of the person, there is no need to get the attribute both age and the date of birth. Once we have a date of birth attribute, we can derive the age from those attributes. This will be the simple ER notation where person will be the entity and it has the various attribute: name, address, SSN, birth date, age and hobbies. The name will be the composite attribute because it is further classified into first and last. SSN will be the single valid attribute. The SSN will be the unique number. Then dotted line should be represented as a derived attribute because age can be derived by the attribute birth date. Next, relationship, it is an association among two or more entities. We have four different types of relationship: one to one, one to many, many to one, many to many. In one to one, the single entity to establish a relationship with another single entity. Driver's car. So a car can be driven by a single person. So it can be called it as one to one. One to many, the doctor can see many patients. So it can be called it as one to many. So many to one, the person which will be the owner for n number of cars. So it can be called it as many to one. Many to many, books and authors. So books can be written by n number of authors and author can written n number of books. So it can be called it as many to many relationship. These are the notations of ER. So the rectangular box which represent the entity and relation between the two entities can be represented by the rhombus symbol. Then oval shape which represent the attribute, double rectangular which represent the weak entity, and we have multi-valid attribute and key attribute. The features of ER notation will be, there is no technical knowledge person is needed to create an entity relationship model. It can be easily understood by a person without a technical knowledge. Types of relationship, it has unary relationship, binary relationship, ternary relationship. In unary relationship, single entity is involved in the relationship. The employee will be the entity and relationship will be supervisor. One employee appointed as a supervisor. In binary relationship, two entities is involved in the relationship. Employee, department are the two entity. They can be involved in a relationship, works in. Ternary relationship, three entities involved in the relationship. Employee, department, location. These three entities are related by the name, works in. Then enhanced ER model, we have three enhanced ER model: specialization, generalization, then aggregation. So specialization is a top down approach. So it can be represented by the symbol inverted triangle with a relation is a. So high level entity can be broken down into two low level entities. So in this example, person will be the high level entity. It can be broken into two low level entities, student and teacher. So low level entity which inherit all the properties from the high level entities. Generalization, it is an inverse concept of the specialization. It follows bottom up process. From the subclasses, superclasses can be obtained. Aggregation, a feature of entity relationship model that allow a relationship set to participate in another relationship set. It has center and course. It can be related by the relationship offer, and visitor will be the one of the entity and it inquires the center and the courses. Thank you.